Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video a quick instruction for the Poco X3 so for beginners. So if you want to have some tips and tricks, I created some other videos. So this video concentrates just on the buttons and some basic settings of the phone. So let us start. So let's have a look on the buttons first. So this is the power button. Now, if you tap it just for short, you are here and the phone, you enable it. But if you tap it longer, you can on and off the phone. No? So if you tap it longer, you can on and off the phone. And if you tap it just for short, you can just put it on standby or wake it up from the standby. So, and up the power button, we will see the volume key. So if you press it down, you reduce the volume, and if you press it up, you make it louder. So and on the lower side here we have the charging port with USB Type-C and an audio jack here for the headset. These are the speakers, and these holes here are the microphones and so on. Okay. We had the power button already. What's very nice here with that power button, it is the fingerprint sensor at the same time. So if you have enabled it, you can use it as well for unlocking the phone without entering a password and so on. If you want to lock your phone, if someone else is taking it, you cannot see your data and so on. So I would recommend to you to enable here this fingerprint sensor, or to enter at minimum a PIN to have access here to your phone. So as you have done it already in the basic settings, so I guess you have it already. If not, I will make another video for. And yeah, let's have a look now here on the back of the phone, because you will have here the cameras, as you know. And yeah, so this is the phone from outside, and let's have a look here inside. And very important to navigate here on the phone is this little bar here. The one in the middle is very important because this is the home screen button. If you tapping this home screen button, you will always come back here to this home screen. So wherever we are here in the videos, if I'm tapping now here on the home screen button, I'm back at the home screen. Wherever you are, on which side and so on, you will always come back to the home screen. If you tap the home screen a bit longer, you would enable the Google Assistant. Exactly. So it's a translation tool. You can set up a timer or something like this. You should really try this out. I have here the Google Assistant in German because I'm a German guy, so don't be confused about the language here from the Google Assistant. And yeah, so this is the home button. If you just press it longer, you have the Google Assistant, but I would always say just tap it for short to come back always to the home screen. Okay, then we have here on the side the back button. The back button means you go just one step back. Go another step back if you tap it again. Maybe if we are here on the settings, you go back step by step until you are back to the home screen. So, and the other one here is for the recent tabs. Here we see all the tabs you have opened already on the phone and so on. So if you have many applications open, you can change it here directly. Or if you want to close it, that they don't run in the background, you can just go here in the X and you save a bit for the ROM. For the ROM, I'm sorry, for the ROM. Okay, then it's coming here to the desktop. This is the desktop where you can set up some apps with your own overview and so on. You can create folders as well. If you put one app maybe here on another and so on, you can create folders. And if you want to have some apps here on another place, you can hold it also and put it here maybe on the top. You can arrange it by your own where you want to have your apps and so on. But here you will see not all your apps. So you can see all your apps if you hold your finger like this and swipe it up. Then you have here the app drawer. Then the app drawer, you will see all your apps here on the phone. So every app you've downloaded, every game, and so on. So if you want to have some more apps and so on, then you can download them here from the Play Store. if you haven't registered there, normally you should do that if you enable the phone and so on. Then you will ask you again to create an email address or to leave your Gmail address there. Okay, here on that bar, you can look for apps, like any apps like WhatsApp or Messenger, Facebook, and so on. I have them already here on my phone, but I always recommend a nice app. It's called Shazam, because this is an app which one recognizes music. Shazam. So, and you don't have to enter all these letters, because the system is intelligent and know already what you're looking for. Here, recommend me here, Shazam. And if I want to install it, I just go here on install, and the download has started. Yeah, of course you will need internet for this procedure here. But after I would have Shazam or maybe WhatsApp or whatever app I were looking for here on my phone. Okay, now I can open it here directly, and I'm completely here in the WhatsApp. I can recognize music and so on. You should really try it. They haven't paid me for that, so I just recommend it free. In Shazam is also now here part of that list. This is an alphabetic order. So here is now this app I've downloaded named Shazam. Okay, the next point is also very important, because you have a notification panel. That means if you receive new messages, new calls, or informations from apps and so on, you will see that on the notification panel. If you just scroll down here, then you will have here a notification panel with some stuff also from websites and so on, some information. And yeah, you can tap them, have some more information about, or if they disturb you, you can just tap the X here to remove them. So and then we are here already here at the shortcuts. So this is the icon here for having the mobile data that should be enabled. If it's enabled, like my Wi-Fi here, it's blue. So the second one, as I said, is the Wi-Fi. If you want to have your Wi-Fi, so just hold it longer here, and the system will show you all the networks which one are available at your place, so nearby, and you can enable it or disable it. But if it's marked blue here, then you are working with Wi-Fi already. The next one is the torch. Put a torch in there, so tap it if you want to off it. The next one is also very nice, because you can mute the sound of the phone. If it's blue, it's mute, and if it's disabled, then you have a sound on your phone. So when someone is calling you, you have the ringtone, and if you want to mute it, so just tap this here, and the phone is on mute. The one next to is for having a screenshot. So if you will see something on the screen, which one you want to capture, you can make a photo of the screen as that. And yeah, so if you scroll down again, by the way, then you have some more icons. So also Bluetooth, the same with Wi-Fi. So hold it a little bit longer to connect to a Bluetooth device. The next one is the auto brightness. So you can adjust here the brightness, by the way, to make it a bit more bright or a bit more dark. It depends. So if you are outside, you need a very bright screen, by the way. And if you are at night, you need less brightness. So on the day, I would recommend you also for saving energy, the middle, because it's more bright it is, as more energy it takes. Then you can auto and can enable the auto brightness, and here is detecting the light and so on outside or inside, and will adjust automatically the brightness. I really recommend this feature to you. So this enabled blue here, the A. Okay, next to we have the flight mode. Maybe if you are using your phone in an airplane, it is not allowed to use the mobile phone and so on, except the Wi-Fi. Sometimes you should ask the crew there when you have to enable then the flight mode here. Then the lock screen, the location, so very important, the GPS signal, you would need it for some apps. Then the lock orientation, so this is important because if you turn your screen and so on, then sometimes it you can change the screen like this, as you can see, that's vertically and so on. And you can have to enable this one here if you don't want to have that. If you may read it on the side, maybe if you're laying down or something like this, then it's not turning. So yeah, I would recommend to you to leave it on. And yeah, it's for the beginning. Then we have a scanner here as well. You can scan some documents with the camera. We have on the second page here also some icons. You should test them if you have a bit time. I would really recommend to you this reading mode, because this mode protects your eyes if you have enabled it. As you can see, the screen is turning in a bit more warmer color. At first it's very unusual, but I would really recommend to you this feature because it protects your eyes. So that was also very important here. Let me show you also one step more. The battery saver, in case you have very less battery, you can enable this feature here to save battery, and the battery life extends until you have the next opportunity to charge the phone. Okay, there has been some icons, so I can really tell you, you can try a bit. You cannot damage really your phone, and with that you will find out a lot. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will help you out. And this is a phone. Of course, you can make also calls with this smartphone. We will need this icon here, so tap it. And then, yeah, if you want to dial a number, we have here the dialer, the blue item here, so tap it. And yeah, now you can dial the number you want to call. And if you're ready with, just tap here the green button for doing that call. If you want to stop it later, just tap the red button. And yeah, the same also if you're receiving a call. To answer the call, just tap always the green button. And if you want to reject the call, just tap the red button. Yeah, that's a phone. You can also make calls, of course, with this icon here. You would have here the phone sector. So if you want to dial someone, this is the keypad here, the blue one. And now you can dial the number you want to dial. And if you press the green button here, you start the call. And yeah, if you want to stop the call later, just tap the red button, you will see then. And yeah, also the same thing with incoming calls. If you want to answer them, just press the green one always. And to reject incoming calls, you press the red one. Okay. And let's go back here because I want to show you something here. On this list, we will have here the recent calls. No? Okay, actually I have no calls here because I haven't called someone with this phone. But usually here, if you tap here on the recent, you will have here all your call history, and you can see, okay, I called this person at this time, and so on and so on. And you can dial directly also from here. And this one is very important here, the last one. These are the contacts, because here you will see all the contacts, and you can dial also directly from here. If you go here, then just go here on call, and you can call this person directly, or if you want to create a new contact, you can do this as well here. Someone from your family, you just go here on this item, then you enter the name of the person, enter the phone number, and go then here on save. And then our crazy name here is part of our contact list. And if you go here on contact, just go here then on the call item to call this person. And also whenever this person now is calling you, you will see it also directly on the display instead of the number. For me, you can send them also text messages and so on. Everything is possible, but we want to see now the camera. Some basic settings for the camera. The camera is this, by the way, the colorful item here. And yeah, just the basics, no? As I told you, this is the shutter. This is the way you can take a picture. No? So we just took a picture. And by the way, always the last one you will see here. No? This is the direct access to the gallery. No? Take a picture and you will see here the last picture always. So as we have learned, we have also many cameras. Here is the front cam. If you want to make a selfie, just go on this button here and you can make a selfie. So I can make a camera selfie. Okay, why not? So this is now here our camera selfie. Yeah. So go back here and then you're back at the main cam here on the rear. Okay, if I go, if you want to make a video, by the way, you have here next to the photo, you have the video, same thing. This one is the shutter if you want to make a video, and this one is as well here the place to stop the video after, and you can have also here directly access to the gallery to see the last one or the ones you did before. You want to find your pictures and so on after, of course, here the gallery, and here you will see always the last pictures. And you would have also albums here from a camera with separate categories, also with videos and so on. But here the photos, you will have a timeline with which pictures you have done at which date and so on. I would recommend to stay at first here at the first part, the photos. Yeah, I hope I could give you a little impression about this phone. So with the basics that you can go further with the phone, just have a look and yeah, just try a bit. You cannot do really something wrong and so on. And if yes, I've told you, just leave a message in the comments and maybe I can help you out there. But usually nothing really can happen. So just try and yeah, you will learn a lot about your phone because this phone is a pretty nice phone, by the way. And they haven't paid me to say that. Yeah, I would just want to clarify. So the Poco phone is a very nice phone for that price. And yeah, I hope I could help you with this video and give you a little overview here. And yeah, if you want, you can leave me also a nice comment if you like this video, yeah, or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created also some other videos if you want to go further, maybe with other tips and tricks, because this phone have nice features as well. And yeah, or you can also just subscribe me to don't miss a new video and so on. Would be a pleasure to see you again. And yeah, maybe that's next time. Ciao.